Hi everyone, you are back in my kitchen, and thank you all for coming in my kitchen and subscribing and liking and commenting, and I really appreciate you guys. My subscribership is going up, and I'm shocked, and I appreciate it. But today I'm going to make some garlic chicken, garlic and butter chicken. I got some chicken thighs, and this camera will get it. Got some chicken thighs. I already put one egg in there. Um, and I'm going to put some cornstarch in there, just to let you guys see what I'm doing. This recipe doesn't take that long at all. You can take it for lunch. Tomorrow. I mean, when you make it for lunch, the next day, it's even better. It's absolutely divine. I'm telling you, it's really good stuff. So I'm going to take let's matter this much, which is a tablespoon or so of some cornstarch. Put the cornstarch in, and I got the egg in. Now I'm going to put some pepper in, just a bit of pepper. You like pepper? Some pepper in there. Put some onion powder in here, just a sprinkle or so, and put some garlic and parsley in here. A little bit of that, and I'm also going to put just a bit of thyme on my chicken. I kind of do that. Put some thyme on that chicken. And actually, I need a little bit of salt. So let me get some salt out. A little sea salt. So I put a little sea salt on here. Just a little. Not a lot. So, when you make your own food, you're controlling what you put in there. So, I don't like a lot of salt. I can't use a lot of salt. So, I'm going to do it that way. Now we take our hands and we just mush it all around in here. And you get it all coated with all the seasoning and the egg and the cornstarch. You just coat it all up. All right. That looks pretty good to me. Yes, that looks really nice to me. And it smells good. All right. Let me wash my hands a little bit. Okay. All right. Now I am using this Copper Chef induction heat. Um, and uh, and I used it with the pan that it came with. That pan, I just don't think that pan works well with this whole thing, because that brown thing in the back. I'm gonna do a review on it, but I don't like how the induction pan is used with this induction heating. Because it doesn't really cover everything, because it's really not all magnetic. So it really kind of crazy. So I don't really like that. But the induction heating is a good deal, and I'm gonna I'm gonna go on medium right now, and I'm gonna press start. The fan comes on, so it can get a little hot. Now I'm gonna use a little olive oil, just a little at the bottom of the pan, and I'm gonna use a little um, garlic olive oil here, a little touch of that in there, just a little bit. Now, um, you gotta wait for this thing to get hot, a little hot. And I'm using a cast iron pan because the cast iron pan works better. The whole thing will cover it instead of that other pan that comes with this. I'm like, not really feeling that, but I do like it this way. And you and I both are using this together for the first time like this. Okay, you can cook, of course, on the stove, and that's where I've been doing it. But I figured for presentation, I'll do it on this. And of course, you can use this thing for when you're having a party and you keep things warm and all that kind of stuff. It's good for that, you know. Or if you just need an extra eye. Okay, so it's getting a little warm. It's doing okay. And it gets hot fast, which is kind of good. I'm used to cooking with gas. So I'm going to put this in. Okay. This meal is really good for, I mean, it doesn't really cost that much money, so it's actually really good. You add some vegetables to this. Oh, man, you got to a decent lunch. It's a decent lunch. It's a decent dinner. It's pretty quick. So I suggest that you just do this. So I got like 3 more left. Now, I'm going to let this cook uh, for about 5 minutes, on one side, maybe 5 minutes on the other side. And then when I get this whole batch done, I will be back to show you what this chicken looks like. Okay? See you soon. Okay, this chicken's been cooking for about 10 minutes for both batches. So it's been like 20 minutes per side. And I'm going to take them out right now. And they look beautiful. See how beautiful they look. Now, this again is my first time I'm using this Copper Chef induction heating thing. And I thought it was the pan. As I was telling you guys, the pan looks like this, and this is the part that gets hot. But this part doesn't get hot. So I thought it was the pan. But now that I have this one on here, and I know the whole thing should get hot, I really think it's the induction heating mechanism. Period. I really think that's what this is. So it should really get hot all around. If not, you got to put everything toward the middle. So I'm going to do another review on this one day soon, and just so I can tell you what I really think. But I'm not right now. I'm not feeling this. Maybe it'll make me feel better later. Okay, but we have all of the good, as I would say, left in this pan after we cook this chicken. So I want to rub it out, get it in here. I need to hold on to this. Okay, I'm going to rub it, get all that good. This is what makes this dish really, really good. It's all this. You don't want to throw it out. Okay, you just don't want it out. What I'm going to do also, get a bit of just a little tiny bit of the oil, and made a little more oil, and I just don't want all of that. So I'm going to pour that out. Okay. So when you take the pan off, the thing will beep. There's nothing on it to give it any heat, because the magnet thing is off of it. All right. So loving that right now. Now what I'm going to do is take some garlic. You can use your fresh garlic, whatever. I don't have time for that, so I'm just going to use my minced garlic, and I'm going to put a lot in here. Maybe 3. We like a lot of garlic. It's going to be just fine. A lot of garlic for me. And a little garlic juice too. And I'm going to put in some turmeric. Turmeric is really, really good for your digestive system. And it tastes good. It works well. I'm going to put that in here and give it some color, and it will be like great. So I don't know, a couple of tablespoons in here of it. And I am putting in a little bit of pepper. You can put red pepper in, red pepper flakes, but I'm going to use a little scotch bonnet. And I don't want to put that much in here, but just, that's about, just a little, 3, what is that? About a half a tablespoonful. And then we are going to mix it all up together. That's what we doing. And if you could smell this stuff, OMG, OMG, OMG. It smells delicious. And not to mention, I forgot one other thing I need to put in there, and that is some butter. Everything needs butter. So I got some butter here. So we're going to throw the butter in here about, seems like about 2 tablespoons I got here. That should be enough. And then let it melt. Let it get together here. Mix it all together. Got that nice butter in here. And all that nice flavoring in here. And it came right up and it's going right into the food. Going right in there. It's great. Okay. Let me just saute this a minute. As you see, it's starting back up again. I turned the heat down to 250. It was on 275, which is medium on this thing. So I turned it to 250. Let's turn it down a little bit. Oh, it's delicious smelling. Yes. All right, that butter is in there. It's disappeared. Now, I'm going to use some half and half. Pour that in. You can use heavy cream. You know, the keto, you definitely can use heavy cream. This is a good keto diet. It's a good thing to do if you're on that keto diet. But I use a half and half in here. And I'll let it start bubbling and simmering. Put a little bit more. That might have been about a half a cup. So I'm going to put a little bit more. Just a little bit. Get about a full cup of half and half. And let it simmer. Let it just simmer away. And if you need more, if you think you need more, just put more. If you want to use regular milk, use regular milk. If you want to use light milk or light cream, whatever. No, you just don't want to use cream at all and you want to use some chicken broth or whatever, you do that. Put it on here just so you can get yourself a nice sauce out of it. You know, so you do what you want, but the half and half works well. I'm sure heavy cream would work well also. So it's turning into a nice little sizzle right here. That's good. And I do want to put just a little bit more half and half in here. Just a bit. Yes. Okay. I think that'll do it. Now, what I'm going to do is put the chicken back in. And let it cook a little bit more. This chicken's going back in. So here we go. Chicken go in. Yes, here we go. Chicken's back in. It's got to cook for about another 10 minutes, I'd say. And meanwhile, before I put a top on it, I don't have a top that fits this, but I make do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lemon. I'm going to squirt lemon juice all over it. A bunch of lemon. I like the lemon juice. I like the lemon flavor. So I'm going to put some real good lemon juice in here. You don't have to put as much lemon as I did or as much garlic as I do, but I think it tastes good. And I don't see any that much salt of, and that kind of stuff in this. It's just plain goodness is what it is. Plain goodness. Stick that lemon all up in there. Do this one. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I think that's enough for me right now. And I'm going to get a top. Set it on here. And we're going to let it cook for another 10 minutes and I'll let you know, see what it looks like. When it's done, I'll be back. Alright, so this has been on for 10 minutes and I'm turning this off. And I turned it was on 250, I turned it down to like 210. Just let it simmer. And then turning it off now. And the fan goes off, it goes off pretty quickly, you know. So I'm taking this out. Taking the top off. I used my Instant Pot top for this because it fit. So you learn to improvise. You don't have to buy a top specifically for your pot if you've got something that already fits. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a little taste of this. If you guys, you see that, that is perfection. This is, I know it's good. I'm going to just put one in a plate. I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but I'm going to just show you. And I tell you, this will be so much better tomorrow. Just let it marinate a night. Oh, MG, it is so good. The chicken is nice and tender. I mean, really tender. It's thoroughly done. It's nice and tender. It's also hot. Mm. Taste that lemon in here. Turmeric in here. The garlic. The butter. I'm going to take another taste. Just a little bit. There you go. Cuts like butter. Just like butter. And it's inexpensive. Inexpensive and delicious. And home done. It's home cooked meals. Okay? So you guys, I'm going to take another bite for you. And I'm a little hungry. So this is good. You know, if you guys just, I'm going to put the things I used in this recipe in the description, and give it a try. I'm sure you're going to like it. Okay? I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.